Alright, I want to thank all you guys for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. I'm calling for help, like other people who getting help, who get in trouble and need help. I'm in that spot. Let's start off with my wife is 31 years old. My daughter's 11 years old. Both beautiful people. Can't live without them. The mother, she should outlive me. I'm 63. She should outlive me by a long shot. But we found some things the other day that doesn't necessarily say that's going to be true. We took her in to have a heart test done because when she was young she had a vein replaced in her heart, and one of the signs of the vein shrinking is shortness of breath. And the vein, when we went in and had it checked, the vein was great, the heart was great, everything was great, but they found something else in her lungs, which is called mosaic attenuations. Now that's where the small airways are blocked and the large airway can't pass the oxygen necessary to the small airway for it to utilize and use. Now, for some reason, the doctors didn't pay attention to that in the beginning, so they started treating her for asthma. Well, it wasn't asthma. None of the asthma medications worked. So then they went to the concept that it was sensitivity pneumonitis, and we hope it is. Sensitivity pneumonitis is where the lungs breathe in, and then there's small pockets of air that are trapped, and the lungs can't breathe it out. So you end up losing volume because you can't get the rest of the oxygen out. Now what occurs, if that continues for a long period, is it scars. Once scarring starts, you're done. It doesn't heal. And so if we catch it early enough, it can be, and the word is can be, reversible. Not always. If not, it's guaranteed fatal. So we've taken all the steps. We've gotten rid of all the furries except for the dog. The dog is one thing they said would be fine. If not, we'll be getting rid of the dog too soon. And they're going to hold off until December, and they're going to take another CAT scan or MRI, whatever it is, to see if there's any improvement. If there's not, they're going to do a lung biopsy. More than likely, the lung biopsy will show that she has a small airways disease, which is incurable and guaranteed fatal between 2 and 5 years after it's found. Now, that's not even fair to her. 31 years old, 11-year-old daughter. My daughter needs her. She needs her more than she does me. I'm 63 years old. I'm an old man. I need to go before her. But if that's not enough, added all her bills and what's going to happen, they say, well, you can possibly treat the issue with a lung transplant, which will give her another 5, maybe 10 years on her life. And then 85 to 90% of people who have lung transplants, it reoccurs. But the lung transplants are not cheap by any means. They are very, very expensive. And right now we're fighting to go day to day because all this going on, I had to have a shoulder surgery, and I had it. $35,000 shoulder surgery. 7 weeks into it, something else goes out in that shoulder. And I really didn't do anything other than move. And it's gone. Something's gone out in it. Now, I'm going to probably, by what everyone's saying, have another shoulder surgery. Probably another $35,000 or more. Well, I'm going to be off work for a total of maybe 12 to 20 weeks without pay. That's rough. That's hard. Yeah, you have a short-term disability, which is like 60% of your income, which is great. Doesn't pay everything. When you live day to day, you live day to day. And that's what we do. And then on top of that, after my FMLA runs out, it's my job going to say, well, we don't want to keep paying your $400 and some odd that we pay per person per month for your insurance and drop me. So they don't have to do that. Are they going to do that? I hope not, because then we'll really be in trouble. But what we're trying to do here is I'm trying to, yes, I'm lowering myself because I would never do this normally, ask for, help, financial help. Financial help to help her. She doesn't need this stress of wondering where our next dollar's coming from, if we make bills meet, if we can pay off the hospital bills. She doesn't need that. And so I'm asking for help from the public. My friends, my family, strangers, if they will help. If you can't help, just pass this on and share it. That helps a lot. The main thing is here is we need the help. So please give it a thought, you know. I want her to outlive me. If we can get up enough money before December and she has to have that lung transplant, maybe we can afford it then. Maybe all the bills that we've got will not surpass our ability to pay and put us so far in, we'll be in the street. Hopefully that won't happen. But if you can help us, we'd appreciate it. Thank you and God bless.